What's up, good people, and welcome back to the FGC Roundup, where we talk about the latest fighting game news happening in this past week. Starting off strong, we're gonna start with the big hitter, Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is coming out tomorrow. It seems like it's coming so quick, but it is coming out June 2nd, which is Friday tomorrow. So it's nothing I can say to make you guys buy more than what you probably already heard everywhere else. Street Fighter has been like getting rave reviews from everywhere. IGN specifically gave it like a 9, which is like one of the highest rated fighting games. The last time I remember IGN giving a fighting game a 9 was Dragon Ball FighterZ, and that was like 2017. That's how long it's been since I can remember a fighting game getting like a review. So basically, I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Now, full disclosure, I'm not the hugest Street Fighter fan. Like, Street Fighter is fine. Obviously, it's a fighting game, so you know I enjoy it for what it is. But I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan. That being said, definitely be looking out for it coming to you tomorrow, June 2nd. Next, I just want to talk about Combo Breaker. It recently wrapped up in Chicago, out in the suburbs, over the past weekend. It was pretty hype. It's a lot of fun things happening. No big announcements, or anything, but definitely some hype moments from your favorite fighting games. I actually was one of the attendees for Friday's event. It happened Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was there for Friday, so I had a whole video on that. So go check it out. Want to put a little thing here so you can go click on that if you want to hear more about my Combo Breaker experience. And I put like the top 8 highlights from that time. So go check that out. Next on the agenda is Tekken 8's reveal of Bryan. For some reason, his trailer got leaked, and I clicked on it like a couple of days ago, and I was like, "Oh, damn, it's out!" But then I realized it wasn't from Ben and Namco; it was like from this random YouTube guy. I was like, "Damn, it leaked." That was kind of strange. But yeah, Bryan overall, he looks good. Again, I think Tekken 8 is doing a really good job. It's definitely the best looking Tekken game to date. It looks great. Bryan looks cool. I'm not like the biggest Tekken lore person. Like, I don't know a lot about Bryan specifically because I don't play him, but he looks cool. That taunt mechanic, I guess it's not new, but it just looks cool. I never played him or played against him, so overall, does a good job. Tekken is just doing a pretty good job, and definitely be looking out for that. And the Bryan trailer, great. He looks cool. He looks like Bryan. So good job. Next, we're gonna talk about the Melty Blood type Lumina patch update. So let's get into this patch. So the first big thing they say they fixed is the shield counter. A bug has been fixed in which shield counters could not be performed during a successful shield attack if the opponent's Moondrop or EX special move was performed in a screen freeze state. Now I haven't, experienced that, but glad they fixed it. They fixed a clash frame issue where the opponent's Moondrop or EX move would sometimes be treated as an invincible move if it was performed during a clash move. Again, I haven't had that happen to me specifically, but again, fix it. Always good. And then they made some characterization fixes not fixes, but changes to the network where you can, I guess, make easier messages, which is cool. I just want more network stability changes, but whatever. So this is the overall for all characters adjustments. It's saying the main purpose of the adjustment is to improve techniques that have been less useful or difficult to use and expand the range of play. Focusing on characters that receive few updates since their release, we have enhanced their performance to make it easier to take advantage of each character's strengths. In addition, we have not made any adjustments to the character's techniques that would weaken them. So that continuous techniques and linkages. So that continuous techniques and linkages up to previous versions can still be used. So links. Other bugs that I feel stupid saying that. So this is how I feel about it. I know I've seen some discourse online that people are saying that they don't think that right now Melty Blood should release a new character because they don't want to compete with the big heavy fighting games like the Mortal Kombat, the Street Fighter. And I get that. You definitely want to have its time to shine. You want to stay away from the big hitting games so your game doesn't get buried. Now at the same time, you don't want to neglect your core player. Like, I get it, balance changes are great, but I feel like it's been a while since we got a new character for Melty Blood. Like, I feel like it's lacking that new thing that keeps it alive, which it is barely alive. It definitely has a dedicated core community. I'm one of them, obviously. I love Melty Blood. It's my favorite fighting game right now, but let's just be real. It needs to be updated currently and a lot to keep up with even the biggest fighting games. Like, it just needs it, I think, personally. But I do like the updates. I like that everybody was overall buffed. I like that they have in mind that they don't want to weaken anybody. That's a good mindset to have. But I just would like more characters. Just as my preference. That's just how I feel about the whole situation. thank you guys for joining me and making it to the end of this video. I'm going to definitely try to have the latest fighting game news every week, so make sure you keep it locked right here. Come back next week for the FGC Roundup. This has been Prince, and I'm out.